That's the... I think that's the oil plant. I don't know. Don't know what that is. Could be a power plant. You can see it's based in 1968. As you can see, the 1968 model vehicles. American South in 1968. I am Pete Speed, and this is my broadcast for Scott Southern. Now, it takes place on Lincoln Clay. This is Lincoln Clay's story, and he meets Vito Scaletta. Unfortunately, it's New Bordeaux. The old boat. New Bordeaux. As you can see, dead people. And with me is my friend Tom Bold. Tom was originally from America. He moved all the way to England, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, hello. Didn't realise I was supposed to say something.
You can say hello, mate, and talk to me and stuff like that.
You told me to be quiet for the first 10 minutes.
Nah, you can talk. You can talk. I'm not bothered. Just no swearing in the game. No swearing in the game, okay? In the broadcast.
Yeah, cool.
As you can see, I am Lincoln Clay, everybody. Now, there is some offensive words in this, like the N-word. Unfortunately, it is. It is offensive to people who you know what. But to be honest with you, you see the priest, he is black. Unfortunately. But Lincoln Clay's not asked if he gets called the N-word. So I don't see why anyone else should get offensive to it. But I see... It's not.
I know which word. I find it offensive as well, actually. Everyone should be treated normal.
Yeah, for some strange reason, ladies and gentlemen, we can't say blackboard. We have to say whiteboard. if we, yeah, and even Baba Black Sheep, we are not allowed to say that either. It's been banned in our country.
Yeah, I say it all the time.
Exactly, but why do people get offensive to it? I don't see why. It's a colour, and it's also a colour of a sheep's skin. Well, sheep's hair.
Apparently, coloured people look up to something called Baba.
Yeah, but like we get racially abused by them too. Like, we can't say black or the N-word, but they can say white people.
It's because this world is strange, mate.
I just don't get it. But anyway, enough talk about that. Let's talk about Mafia 3, ladies and gentlemen. How about this? A nice round of applause to 2K, because they have created a masterpiece once again. Because Mafia 2, I've played Mafia 2, and Mafia 2 was set back in the 50s or the 60s? I don't know which one. But anyway, look at this truck. This truck is a armoured vehicle. Now, we banned something. But I had a bit of a trouble with the internet while I was out, so I do apologise for the broadcast going wrong. Now, Lincoln Clay is a god right now, a money god. Now we take the keys, but we leave no evidence. We leave no evidence whatsoever in this game. Okay, so I see that we can't go that way, so we use the door this way. We now jump in the truck. Unfortunately, the truck's not starting. Okay, now it's starting. Sometimes cars are awkward to try and get started, but anyway, this game is one masterpiece. Tom. Tom. Hello. Okay, my friend Tom has disappeared somewhere. Right, so we go to the Federal Reserve, right? Now, when we get there, we gotta steal some money. As you can see, some of these are realistic vehicles, and I love the way they design the game. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the cars in Mafia 2, they were realistic cars too. But there is swearing in this game, so I really appreciate if you like this video. I've been waiting for this game to come out so long, and yet when it came out, I was so hyped on this game. Unfortunately, we got people who jump out, just drive out in front of you. We got people who cross you and stuff like that.
Sorry about that. I'd go and do my wifely duties.
Hey Tom, you can join the broadcast if you want. Watch the video play.
Cool.
Go ahead and join.
Alright, in a minute, mate. I've just got to take my one level.
It's alright, bro. You can join. Just join. As you can see, we're heading into where we are right now. But this is a good game, guys. You'll enjoy this game. I know there's a bit of really bad violence in this game, but the game should not be banned for nothing. It's a really good game. I love this game. I love this game, and this game should never be banned.
Well, you've never been to my house, then.
I mean, I was watching Star Wars, ladies and gentlemen, on Sky today, and the Star Wars I was watching was The Force Awakens. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I did not know that the kid who's got this weird mask on him is actually Han Solo's son.
You didn't know that?
And I did not know that Skywalker's daughter was the girl who finds Skywalker's lightsaber in a building. Never knew that.
Pete, can I just interrupt you there, Pete?
Yeah.
You've got to add one thing.
What one?
You've got to ask me all about it. I'd have told you the whole story.
I did not want to spoil the story because I never watched it properly.
Fair enough.
So, because like I don't know whether I went to see it with my auntie for the first time. I don't know, but it was a good movie. I enjoyed the Star Wars Force Unleashed, the Force Awakens. Sorry. I know there's a Star Wars. I know there's a Star Wars Force Unleashed.
Yeah,
The Force Unleashed. But
that is a game.
oh yeah, it is. But I've watched every single Star Wars film since the very first one. I've watched every one of them. I've watched, and I've also played the video games of all the Star Wars games.
Except for Battlefront.
I have played Battlefront. I've played the beta. The beta was rubbish, like, but I really would like to get the game.
The Force is strong with you, Pete. The Force is strong with you.
Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, I go into the back of this van and we get the money. Right, now I'm grabbing the cash, everyone, and this is what I do. Now that I've got the cash, I follow the guard to the basement, where they burn all the cash. Unfortunately, there's a lot of guards in here, so we gotta be careful. He carries a shotgun because he's allowed to, but he's gotta give it to the guard at the desk. Fortunately, we're not allowed weapons in here, so be assured not to pull out a weapon while inside the building, because if you do, you're gonna alert the guards, you're gonna be dead in a second.
It's gonna be my birthday 10 days from tomorrow. Woohoo!
Happy birthday to you, Tom. That was a shout out to Tom for his birthday. I wish him happy birthday, and I wish I could give him his birthday beats, but I cannot because he's all the way in Wales and I'm all the way in Liverpool.
Well, you're closer to me than my other friend, so technically. Now, shall I blow this car up or not? I am very tempted.
Even though that sometimes he joins assholes that I don't like, pardon my language, I still care about my friend.
They don't bother me too much. I don't let it go to my head. I just killed myself, Pete.
Now, as you know, ladies and gentlemen, there's been an incident in Liverpool.
Tell them where Liverpool is, Pete.
That is a lad who was in a hostel home, came out, he was shot in the legs, and then basically he was attacked from the face. Now, the kid who done it was 14 years of age.
I don't know what reason it was.
Now, unfortunately, the lad's dead, but when the guy gets out, the guy who gets out comes out, he's gonna want revenge on his brother because it was his brother who got killed. Now, Liverpool's known for gangsters, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you're not careful around Liverpool and you get involved with something that you shouldn't, do me a favour and hide, because gangsters in real life, they could murder you so bad.
They can mess you up with a hatchet, Harry.
Yep. Now, Hatchet Harry, he was a good gangster. He was a good gangster, Hatchet Harry. I wouldn't mess with him, like.
Well, would you mess with someone with a big rubber dildo? Well, I wouldn't. No. Oh, I've still got the actual. Pete, you can
Oh,
get axes on
and
GTA now.
if wait, what?
You can get axes on GTA now.
Axes? When did that come out?
Yeah. Must have come out just now because I've only just got it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try GTA in a minute. But
Get me. Get
but
me.
but guys, this is a game not to
Take
mess
it
with.
seriously.
Yeah, take seriously. So I would advise anybody who watches this video game not to do this in real life, because if you do it in real life and you kill someone, you could go
You
down
will
for
get killed.
murder. You could go down for murder.
Could get killed.
No, could go down for murder. This is not a real life situation.
Nope.
I'm just protecting those who watches this video. This is a Mafia 3 game, ladies and gentlemen. This is a gangster game, and it is so serious.
Why so serious?
Exactly. Why so serious, says the Joker. Now, if you were to do a robbery in real life, I'd advise not to, because you could get hurt in the process. Yeah. This is not a game to take seriously.
That's why I could never be a gangster.
And if kids watch this, do me a favor, kids, don't do what these guys do in the game. Do you understand? Because if you do go out and find a weapon on the streets and you pick it up and you shoot someone by mistake, not only was it a mistake, you could go to jail for life. So please do me a favour and don't try this at home or outside your house. Exactly, because this is not a real life situation. But if someone does break into your house, then you do something about it.
Well, like my cousin did, which I won't go into.
Unfortunately, people take breaking entries so seriously, and well, when they do, they don't know what's on the other side. And when they find out what's on the other side, it's too late. So just don't try it at home at all. So take my advice and don't shoot anyone.
Don't show anyone, rob anyone, kill anyone, don't do anything.
1966 to 1999.
The rootin' tootin' sheriff. Ooh, there's some sick stuff there.
What?
I just crashed a police car and it's still going.
Well, I'm gonna get online in a minute, yeah? On GTA. Because I want to play some GTA.
Cool.
Now here's my ride, ladies and gentlemen. An old classic. Now this car was brought out in 1968. But it wasn't out in England, ladies and gentlemen. It was brought out in America. Now this is America, ladies and gentlemen. Did you know that, Tom?
Nope.
The car was brought out in America, and you know what? It was the first car that had flip-up lights. Not flip-up lights, but you know where you got the grill lights?
Yeah.
Well, they had them folded down things that come down like the Dodge Charger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I'm drink driving, ladies and gentlemen. This is a bad influence. Never try this. Never try this on in life, because if you drink drive and you're over the limit, there's a serious question is that you are going to die, or even worse, injured in a car accident. You could go to jail for it.
Which I don't want to go to, because dropping the soap is true. Dropping the soap is true.
Unfortunately, because I'm drunk on this, doesn't mean I'm going to crash. Certain times when I crash, it's all down to the drivers on the road, because they all get in your way. Like that, see?
So if you do drop the soap in prison, it is
Never drive through red lights either. 10 times out of the 10 worst things that could happen is there's a police officer there, and they are watching you. It's like if you commit an offence on the streets to a woman or any male on the street, like stabbing someone or robbing someone blind, you could be in jail for committing that crime. I would appreciate no one to try it at home or outside. If you understand, please message the broadcast, because I would love for anyone to say thank you and to thank me for telling you not to do things that you shouldn't do. Like, I was brought up as a nice guy, and I've never committed any offences.
Apart from on GTA.
And I would never commit any offences.
Like they got any money to begin with. Fucking around the side. That was pretty serious shit. Knew a couple guys over in Nam who were running it. Wound up pissing off the wrong person. Got their throats cut.
Shit, man, I know what's what. That's why I'm talking to Georgie about it.
No way Sal's gonna go along with that.
Georgie says he'd keep his old man from fighting out. We'll still clear the hollow in Frisco, just selling the French wall. George's Uncle Lou won't say shit as long as we give him a taste of the action.
I don't know, man. George is a cool cat and all, but heroin ain't the kiddie pool.
Come in on it with us. I bet he'd agree to a three-way split.
Is that your game, Pete?
I don't know.
Well, dude.
We need to lay low a bit.
Is that your game?
Yeah.
What game?
Is that your game speech at the moment?
Yeah, man, that's my game speech, because the game is violent, and if any kids watch this, I appreciate them not to do this in real life. It's not a real life situation to just go out and kill someone for no reason. It's not a reason to do it. And I mean that it's not an offense if they don't do it. And basically, if they do it, it's an offence to them. It's not so down to the game. That person chose to go out and kill someone for no reason.
Did you know that you can get a pipe wrench in this game as well?
What did?
You can also get a pipe wrench now in this game as a weapon.
I'm coming on. I can't fucking deal with this now. You just brought me off this. Thank you.